If you've always wanted to become that dark, aesthetic anime villain, then this is the video for you. Because today, I'm going to show you how you can achieve that anime villain glow-up that took me from looking like a nerd to looking like an evil, handsome nerd. Maybe you find glow-ups, let alone villain glow-ups, intimidating to start, but in this video, I'm going to break down and simplify the exact mindset, aesthetic, and workout that you'll need so you can hop on your villain arc today. And stick around because at the end of the video, I'm going to get my girlfriend to relate all of the outfits that I show on a scale of 1 to 10. First things first, we need to understand the villain headspace. Because if you don't have the right mindset, this glow up ain't gonna work. But how do you think like an anime villain? No, it's not literally trying to become a villain and conquer the world. And no, it's not making cringe TikToks about pretending to be the main character. And please do not do that. Don't you ever let me catch you doing that. Think of the best and most iconic anime villains. Toji, Muzin, or Garo. Besides committing some heinous crimes, they all have one thing in common, and it's that at some point in their lives, they just stopped caring about what other people think. This attitude is what makes the villain glow up work because it exudes confidence. The villain aesthetic is meant to be darker and edgier, and sometimes, not always, tends to make some form of statement, which means if you want to be able to look like a badass villain, you need to stop caring what other people think. This will not only help you glow up physically, but also help you to embody that entire aesthetic, this self-confident, non-caring, I can look however I want, I don't give a damn, I don't need you, mom, I ain't going to my room, you go to your room. So, you have the right villain headspace. We can move on to developing that villain body. In this step, we're gonna get you looking like that anime villain from head to toe, starting with one of the most important features, the hair. All anime villains have distinct and iconic haircuts. Think again, Toji, Garo, and even Eren Yeager. So obviously, getting the right hair is going to give you a massive instant glow up. But how should you style your hair if you're trying to go for that villain aesthetic? In my opinion, there's 3 avenues you could go. The first is some form of edgy style. These styles are known to be sharper and kind of push the boundaries a bit. Things like messy textures, sharp disconnects, and cool designs. Some great examples of these styles are 2-block undercuts, where the undercut is very, very short, a textured modern mullet like the one J-Jo has, or something like a warrior cut with a skin fade. Avenue 2 is the extreme. Now, when I say extreme, I don't mean getting something like what Garo has. I'm more so talking about hair length. Whether your hair is extremely long or extremely short, you can have different levels of those villain aesthetics. For example, you could go for a buzz cut, which has a more kind of intimidating masculine look. Or if you want it to go longer, but still have that villain vibe, a wolf cut is a great choice. Nice layers, good flow, and it gives that confident, non-caring vibe. The third avenue you could go is just simple. Think Toji's simple overgrown cut, maybe a textured fringe or a simple taper, or even a middle part if you wanted to. There's honestly no strict rule or no strict style for which hair you want to go with, as long as it works for your face shape and you feel an unwavering confidence while you wear it. Next down the body, we have the face. Now, if you dress super cool like Toji and you have the cool hair to match, but you pull up to the function with a bloated face, red cheeks, and a pimple in the middle of your forehead, that's negative a million aura. But don't worry, because this is actually the easiest step of the villain body. The only thing you need to make sure your face is nice, sharp, and healthy is a proper diet and skincare. Diet, it's simple. Just eat whole foods, avoid the junk, and your skin is going to naturally be better. But we still need a little bit of extra work by applying some skincare routine. Oh, but skincare is cringe and for girls, Look, if you find skincare cringe, that's fine. But good luck looking like a villain with a pepperoni for a face. Plus, you don't need a complex 10-step routine to have decent skin. You just need something to wash your face with, something to moisturize it with, and a sunscreen to keep it protected from the sun. Last step of the villain body is the actual body itself, getting that anime villain physique. To get a physique that screams villain aesthetic, you want a body that has presence, size, and aura. Again, Toji is a great example. Just by looking at it, you can tell this man just oozes aura out of every orifice. And why do you think that is? It's because he's got super wide shoulders, massive traps, and big arms. So if you want either of those things, Here's what you need to do. First, spam back exercises like pull-ups and rows in order to develop that V-taper as well as those traps. This is also going to be targeting the biceps. Next, in your workout routine, you're going to want to have a dedicated arm day just to focus on that size, because one of the muscles that you're going to see when rocking the villain aesthetic is those huge arms. On your arm day, make sure to spam any form of side delt exercise like lateral raises, pike push-ups, handstand push-ups, etc. For the routine itself, mainly go compound movements and go heavy. So 8 to 10 reps or even 6 to 8 reps works super well. But one very important thing you need to keep in mind when you train is that if you're going to be training, you need to train hard. A lot of hardcore anime villains were pushed to the brink, being fueled by nothing but their rage and resentment for reality. Not saying you ever need to go there. I mean, if it gets you training intensively, sure, go right ahead. The main thing that you need to do with your villain arc is that you need to train to failure, which is not only going to feel good and get you in that villain headspace, but it's also going to help you grow those big and juicy villain muscles. Now, when you train crazy hard, you need to stay properly hydrated. The way I like to do that is with the sponsor of today's video, Element. And unlike the mainstream electrolyte drinks that shall not be named, Element has no weird junk, no sugar, and a science-backed formula with a solid dose of sodium, potassium, and magnesium. I stand by Element as the best electrolytes in the world. I take at least one a day, and with their variety of flavors like citrus and watermelon, you're never going to get bored, because everyone knows if you want to be a villain, you got to stay fruity. Right now, you can get a free sample pack of Element's most popular flavors with any purchase if you use my link, drinkelement.com/KevinZhang. And if you don't like what you bought for whatever reason, they will just give you your money back and you don't even have to return the box. Again, that's drinklmnt.com/KevinZhang, or click the link in the description to get your free sample pack with any purchase. Now you have your villain body, but you can't just be flaunting your body everywhere you go. That's illegal in some countries. So now we come to the best part of the video, the dark and mysterious villain fashion. The first thing we're going to do is talk about color. It comes as no surprise that to nail villain aesthetic, you need to be wearing dark. So things like black, gray, etc. But it's not limited to just that. A lot of good outfits in this aesthetic also contain neutral colors. Think beige, browns, or even navy blue. Not to mention white, which brings out a lot of contrast in some of these outfits, which I'm going to show you later. To pair with the dark colors, you also want to think about clothes with cool patterns or textures. For example, this black jacket with these silverish drawings on the back, or this MLB jacket with the New York logo printed over it. And one of my favorites is just having cargo pants with a bunch of pockets. Simple, but super effective. The second thing to think about when you want to dress like a villain or go with the villain aesthetic is the composition. I said that so slowly. The trick is to keep everything simple, but still edgy. And one of the easiest ways to do that is layering and adding accessories. This can turn any boring outfit into a more exciting aesthetic outfit, especially these accessories. And for this particular style, you can go super heavy on the accessories. Think rings, bracelets, necklaces, even a shoelace can be used as an accessory. Just use your imagination. There's no such thing as too many accessories when going villain aesthetic. Cover yourself in rings. Shower in rings. And if you are going to keep it simple, not too many layers, then make sure what you're wearing is interesting itself, like a collared polo or a sleeveless shirt. A lot of things can work, but here are my personal staples. First, a nice black button-up that can be layered on top of any outfit. Next, of course, a leather jacket, because that just screams bad boy, doesn't it? And pair it with a hoodie, get some extra style points. Another jacket, a good quality trench coat. It's classy, looks really nice, and no villain is going to walk around in a puffer jacket. Cargo pants are a must, especially ones with an adjustable ankle. A black dress shirt and a black polo are really good for formal settings, but of course, you're going to also want a black suit if you want to feel like a corpo villain. And we can't forget some high top shoes like a pair of Converse just to round everything out. Now, there's a lot of outfits you can make, which can be overwhelming. So here are my top 5 favorites that I like to wear most of the time. First, black button-up with white tee and black cargos. This is a great all-rounder outfit. Next, black dress shirt with black dress pants. I love doing this for formal settings. And plus, paired with a trench coat. Very good. Up next, black polo with white pants This one's a sleeper, but it's pretty nice. Especially with a few accessories, it goes a long way. Coming up, we got that corpo villain style, simple black suit with a white dress shirt. Very classy, very Patrick Bateman, if I do say so myself. And last but not least, of course, we're gonna go Toji style. I love this athleisure look that I can just wear casually anywhere, like an airport or to go shopping, and it pairs super well with accessories. Look, I love all of these outfits, but who am I to judge? I'll let my girlfriend do the rating from here. Hey, this is the fit. What do you think, huh? Look at the patterns, look at the necklace, look at the what do you call this, ice? It's stainless steel, but it's okay. What do you think?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Oh.
You.
I like how the black shades match.
Thank you.
And then the silhouette is nice and tapered at the bottom.
Thank you.
I like the clean denim-y texture to the jacket.
Thank you.
Yeah.
1 to 10.
Probably a 9, only because it's casual.
Okay, yeah, it's very casual.
Yeah.
So black dress shirt, black dress, this is classic Sung Jin-woo style.
I'll probably rate it another 9.
A 9? Mm-hmm. Okay. The corpo villain style. And pro tip, never button both blazers. Only keep one button. And when you sit down, that's when you unbutton. When you stand back up, that's when you button. You're gonna look like an absolute professional. All right, now rate it. Rate this thing.
It is acceptable to be rated as a 10.
Oh yeah. Now what if I did a little,
Ooh, spicy.
ooh, look at that. This thing, what do you think? This is a new fit for me. I've never had this combination before, but I think it's pretty classy. I think it's nice. Black shirt, white pants, nice and loose, little frill, little jewelry to go along with it. What do you think? 1 to 10.
I think not a lot of people will be able to pull it off. Only someone with your shape and body would be able to pull it off and make it a 9.
Right, so Toji fit. I've got the tight sleeveless shirt. We got the Toji pants, the white loose jewelry stack, very nice. Got the shoelaces on too. 2 necklaces, a watch. Feeling good, like I should. Rated 1 to 10.
It will definitely be a 10.
It is a 10?
Yeah.
Whether you go with these 5 outfits or not, just remember to keep things simple, but also push the boundaries a bit. Try experimenting with different combinations, different colors, and coming up with your own outfits. In fact, you can watch this video right here to get 6 anime-inspired style tips to take you from NPC to main villain in no time.